Hi Chicken Pies! Today we're going to make Play-Doh. And what you need is this pan, or you can actually do it on the stove too. But remember, do we touch this? No, right, it gets hot. So our hands have to stay off the table once your grown-up plugs this in. But to make the Play-Doh, you need this ingredient. Yes, it's flour. You need 2 cups of flour. And what is this ingredient? Yes, salt. You need 1 cup of salt and some vegetable oil. About 1/4 of a cup I use of that. And this is a stiffening agent, and it's called cream of tartar. And a good heaping tablespoon. Then we need 2 cups of, water. And I have some of our watercolor we made from our markers. And I have a lavender scent. I figured for springtime we'd make it purple with lavender. Now that you've measured out all your ingredients, remember it's so silly because in school we don't use the measuring cups. We use 4 little Dixie cups as a cup in our class, so everybody has a turn. So the basic rule of thumb you have to remember, it's 2 parts flour and 2 parts water and 1 part salt. And then you just add some oil for good measure and some cream of tartar. That's how I cook. Okay, but I'm measuring it for you today. There's 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt. Are you getting a turn to pour them in? And I'm going to make my water. Yes. You might want to dump out a little bit of water so it makes 2 cups for the color you put in also. And we're going to use oil. And yes, the cream of tartar. And the scent you don't put in until after we take it off the heat, so it stays better. I just learned that recently. I'm gonna add in, what's happening to our ingredients? Yes, it was white. Now what color is it? Yes, it's turning purple. It's a shade of purple. We've created our own shade of lavender or lilac. Now I'm going to turn this on. So when I turn it on, right, when your grown-up turns it on, your hands are off the table. And we're going to stir it all together. We could sing a song. We could sing, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play, laugh and play, laugh and play. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. Why does the lamb love Mary so, Mary so? Can you hear it sizzling? Mary so, why does the lamb love Mary so? The eager children cried. Well, Mary loves the lamb, you know, lamb, you know, lamb, you know. Mary loves the lamb, you know, the teacher did reply. Whoa, do you see what's happening? Yes, it's congealing together. It looks like a little bit of dough almost. And as soon as it's more like a mashed potato, I'm going to take it out. See how it's coming together so well? And then when this liquid's dry, changed over here, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to place it right on my table. or this paper, but you might want a parchment paper to put it on. If not, it all comes off, but just to make less of a mess for you. And again, if you don't have one of these pans or you're not comfortable doing it like this, you can always do it in a pot. Just like your boiled water. Okay, I'm going to shut this off, and I'm going to put mine right on, yes, the table. Move this out of the way. It's very, very hot, so make sure you don't touch it. And then, it is hot, but we like to hold it in school warm, don't we? Now, it's too hot to play with like this because it has hot pockets, but you can put your hands on it. Can you feel it warm? Now I'm going to take my scent. Oh, it smells like lavender. And I'm going to pour it on. And then I'm going to close this. Now it's called kneading it. We're going to knead it. Your grown-up's going to knead it for you. You can just touch it like this still. Okay? Remember, it's still warm. Can you smell it? Now, like in school, I take each ball and put it in front of you. And that way there you can play with your own. Now, friends, you can touch it like that. Now you may squish it. You can turn it over. And when you feel that that's not too hot for you anymore, you can play with it. You can roll it and knead it. And the more you knead it, the softer and together it will be. You can make a big snake. It's lots of fun. Now this Play-Doh is ready to be anything you want it to be. What are you going to make with your ball of Play-Doh?